What is up, everybody? CJ McFarland here. It is Sunday, April 10th, and I'm getting ready to start my squat workout. You can see I've got the warm-up set already ready. Bow bar, Titan Fitness monolift attachments, and Captain America 45s for that first warm-up set. So just to give you a little more context, I'm squatting on Sundays now so I can get a little more volume in throughout the week. So I'll squat today, do the back attack, a few other things, and then tomorrow while I'm up at LSU working, I'll also get in my leg extensions, leg curls, abduction, adduction, all the other minor accessory exercises, and just be able to accumulate a little bit more volume throughout the week. So anyway, I know you're not here for that. I know you're here because you want to see the SBD knee sleeves that I just got. So I'm gonna set you all right here. Let's see. That should work. All right. Now, this right here, SBD knee sleeves. I got them earlier this week, but I decided I'm gonna wait until my squat workout to open the package, just so you all can see just first look how they came. Came pretty well packaged. No holes or anything like that, so that's always great. Now let's open them. So I did order a couple pairs of socks. Let's see, we'll open those. And then now, here it is, the SBD knee sleeves right here. Man, these are so clean. All right, so I'm gonna open these up. Man, they're super well packaged. All right, let's open these. All right. Just first thoughts, these things look and feel absolutely amazing. I'll go into detail a little bit more towards the end of the video when I do my final thoughts. But I love when knee sleeves are made out of this neoprene material. Now the knee sleeves I've been wearing are made out of the same material. I've been using the Mark Bell Strong knee sleeves. He gifted me those back in, I believe it was like 2017. So that's all I've worn for the past 5 years. And I absolutely love the material. So that's why I was really excited to try these out and see what all the hype is, because SBD is a very big brand. They're pretty popular within the powerlifting community. So I really just wanted to try these out, see what the hype is about, and let you all know a little bit more about the sizing and how they feel throughout the workout, and also my hack on how to put these knee sleeves on easier. All right, so I just hit my last warm-up set without putting on any kind of gear. Typically when I squat, I'll work up to about 405-ish, and just to get a feel for how I feel that day, right? Really trying to fine tune the squat, get a feel for the movement before I put on any kind of layers of assistance. So I hit 415. This is a bow bar, so 4 plates is actually 415, not 405. Now, I added a 25 on each side, so that's gonna be 465. And I'm gonna throw on these knee sleeves and a belt and just see what we can work up to today. So I know a lot of y'all think that's a massive jump. I know there's gonna be a few people in the comments asking why I'm taking such big of a jump, but it's such a small percentage of my max squat that a 50-pound jump isn't that big of a deal until we get to a certain weight, and I'm gonna start going, 10 and a 5, a 10, a 5. So eventually we will get there. Let's put these on. Now, one of my favorite hacks when putting on knee sleeves is going to be to flip them inside out. So before you put on your knee sleeves, whether they're new, you've used them 100 times, flip them inside out. It'll make for an easier experience while putting them on. So this is the left side, so we'll put this one on first. So with these, they're flipped inside out. That SBD logo right there is going to go on the front part of the leg. So we'll go ahead and slide the foot in, and you'll pull them up right on top of the calf before you start to flip the bottom up to the top. All right, so that wasn't too bad. When I know that I get them to that point, the rest should be pretty easy. So we're gonna take this bottom piece right here and just work that all the way up. So you'll grab it. Another thing is make sure, take this top piece, flip it, and pull up. And these are a pretty good fit. These feel good. And that bottom piece, if you ever get it to where it's rolled up like that, all you have to do, stick your fingers in there, pull that bottom piece out, and then slide it down like that. All right, so that was one. Now, I will say, these aren't that hard to put on. I was kind of a little nervous because I was borderline in the sizing, and I'll talk about that later on in the video when I do my final thoughts. But they're not hard at all to put on. So, and they feel good. They feel like they give some good support. Let's see. So same thing, flip it inside out. SBD logo. And then from there, grab that bottom. Just like that. So same thing, dig those fingers in. Try not to pull all your hair. And right there. Cool. All right, well, let's see how much weight we can squat in these. So I just wrapped up my squat portion of the workout. I finished with a 575 squat, which you just saw. And I want to go ahead and get into the review before I go ahead and do all my accessory work. Now, I do want you to keep in mind before I say anything else, that was just one session with the SBD knee sleeves. I've used what I'm going to compare them to, the strong knee sleeves, for about 5 years. So I've had numerous amounts more of sessions with these than I have with these. So be sure to keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to price, they're pretty much the same price. The SBD knee sleeves cost $81.50 plus shipping. The strong knee sleeves on Rogue's website cost $82 plus shipping. However, side note, they are a part of the 3 ships free, so you could potentially get them free if you order 2 more things. And if you buy them on Mark Bell's website, the Slingshot website, they cost $91. So always be sure to do your research to try to get yourself a better deal. Now, if you're competing in powerlifting, double check your federation's approved gear list. But as of today, these are both approved by all of the same federations: IPF, USAPL, USPA. So that is a huge plus, because I know a lot of equipment companies don't want to pay those fees to be approved by powerlifting federations. Now, in terms of specs, the SBD knee sleeves are going to be slightly longer than the Mark Bell knee sleeves. However, they're both going to be a 7mm thickness, and they're both made of neoprene, which is a huge plus for me. Neoprene will help warm up the knees and lubricate those joints a little bit faster. So even if you aren't actively competing, a pair of knee sleeves will make you feel so much better as you go through all your lunges and squats, deadlifts, anything that requires a knee flexion. This will warm up the knees and will make you feel a lot better in the long run. Now, another main factor you're going to want to consider. The SBD knee sleeves have a lot of give to them. You can see they stretch a ton, right? They're extremely stretchy. The strong knee sleeves hardly stretch at all. They have like zero stretch to them. And I will say that I think it is because SBD caters to a lot of the raw powerlifting community. So a lot of these people who use SBD, they dive into their squat and come back up, right? It's a very fast eccentric. You're trying to get a massive stretch reflex. So you want something that has a little bit more give to them. Whereas Mark Bell himself used to be a multi-ply lifter. So he understands that whenever you're squatting in powerlifting gear, single ply, multi-ply, whatever it is, it's a very long eccentric. And so you want something that's going to provide constant support to the knee joint as you're going down. So if you're a raw powerlifter, you definitely want to think about getting the SBD knee sleeves just because it'll cater a little bit more to your squat pattern. Whereas if you're a multi-ply powerlifter or single ply powerlifter, Mark Bell Strong knee sleeves all the way for the win. Now, in terms of sizing for the SBD knee sleeves, they specify how to measure, and you measure around your kneecap. When I did that, I measured 16 inches around the kneecap. And on their chart, they say 15 to 16 is an XL. But if you want a competition style fit, to go down a whole size. So personally, I was thinking that if I'm at the higher end and basically almost a double XL, that an XL should fit a little bit tighter. However, these fit just like a regular knee sleeve. They were a little snug, but they weren't difficult to put on like you would want for competition. So I would say that if you are on the higher end of your measurement, to go down a whole different size. So technically for what I wanted, I should have ordered a large as opposed to an XL. And that is my review of the SBD knee sleeves with a slight comparison to my Mark Bell Strong knee sleeves. If you have any questions or you just appreciated the video, feel free to drop a comment down below letting me know what you think, and be sure to smash the like button. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and until next time, stay strong.